Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's recap of Big Brother Canada 3, Episode 7. Yay!
Brittany's the new HOH. Yay!
Yay! I'm excited about this because this house needs a power shift.
She wants that revenge.
She does.
And the target is Greg.
Or Greg.
I like to call him Greg.
Are you gonna go against Greg?
Oh yes.
Alright, so she's going for Greg, but she's got this whole plan.
It's elaborate.
There's all these moving pieces. It's great. I loved how this episode was put together.
I loved it too. She's gonna backdoor him.
Ow! Yeah.
Alright, so Jordan and Zach, they couldn't be happier than pigs in excrement.
Yeah, they are riding the middle right now, so they don't want the chop shop to have all the power.
That's right.
They need to knock them down a peg or two.
They're gonna let both sides fight it out, and they're gonna sit in the middle with their buckets of popcorn.
We'll see how long that lasts. Alright, so Johnny is freaking out because they did have that public vote.
He did give
during the instant eviction.
Brittany a vote.
To be evicted.
Yeah.
So he's pretty nervous about that.
Sympathy vote.
Yeah. So he's freaking out a little bit, but
it's okay.
It's okay.
They talked it out.
She gets it.
Well, Bobby is pretty nervous, so he talks to Brittany, and he's like, "Who are you gonna put up?"
Who do you think? Idiot.
This is just ridiculous. Come on. Bobby and Greg and...
They're like, oh yeah, she's gonna go after Johnny, right? It's gonna be great.
The whole house wants Johnny out.
He was like, yeah, you know, Johnny voted for you. Like, she doesn't know.
You know what this house does not need? Another freaking alliance.
Well, we have some more. This was a pre-existing alliance. Brittany and Sarah.
The fembots. Boo, boo, boo. They shoot bullets out of their boobs.
Well, they're all like, yeah, we're emotional on the outside, but circuitry and wires on the inside.
That's right.
Dr. Will.
It's time for the noms, as it should be. The short list. Let's see. Bobby. Godfrey. He's kind of douchey. Kevin.
Kevin nominated Brittany.
It's payback. And Greg.
He just sucks.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so we have the two nominees. And they were revealed to everyone.
First off, Kevin, it's payback. Love you to death. That's the tagline this season.
I love you to death, but you're on the block.
Yes, and
but
Bobby,
I love you to death.
You're a powerhouse, and I want you to win the POV.
Brittany turns on the acting switch, and she's trying to make it seem like she wants Johnny to go home. She's like, oh, I got bigger fish to fry. I don't forget who voted for me.
But everybody thinks, well, everybody who's dumb thinks it's Johnny. Johnny's the target.
Johnny knows, though. He's all good.
Right.
He's all good.
But
Greg is just like, yeah!
Yeah, boy. So Greg thinks Johnny's going to be the one who's backdoored.
He fell for Brittany's plan, hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah. He's so simple. He's insane. He's delusional.
Who did that hair? Oh wait, he did. It was really bad. Okay, moving on.
He did his own hair.
Didn't they show him with the razor?
Yeah, but I thought, you know.
No, he did that.
Thanks, Trier.
Okay. So let's talk about the power veto. It's time to pick players. It's super important that Greg does not get picked to play in this veto.
All right, well, Brittany as head of household picks first, and she picks Johnny!
Bobby picks out Brittany's #1 ally, Sarah.
And Kevin gets house guest choice and decides to pick Captain Canada, Zach.
All right, and the host is Willow.
Okay.
Could she be any more excited about hosting?
No.
Okay.
All right, so Jordan and Ashley, they had to wear their scuba suits.
A bunch of the house guests got either a reward or a punishment during the last HOH competition, so we got to see a little bit of that action.
Action, yes. Jordan's butt got more action than any other body part in that house.
Couldn't they give him a bigger suit?
They make that in the women's too,
that was like
don't
a woman's cut.
He needs some razors.
Yeah, he did not manscape in preparation for this role.
If he would have manscaped, it would have looked ridiculous unless he would have shaved his entire bod. So.
Oh, God. Okay, so Willow had to stay out in the backyard on this giant gear for 24 hours.
I thought it was going to be like a turntable gear, but it was like this gear that was sprouting out from the ground, and it looked super uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable. So they put some pillows on it. We didn't really get to see much of that. I feel like there should have been more. But...
Well, Johnny's was the best. he got a pie in the face every time Big Brother said, or actually every
wasn't
time
Big Brother.
Gary Glitter!
Gary Glitter, love
said,
you!
Who wants pie? Oh, Gary, I miss you.
Me too.
All right.
You can see him on the sideshow.
I know, but I mean, I miss him being in the house.
I know.
Having his gourmet dinners. All right, so Greg.
He got one of the few rewards from this challenge. He got $1,000 and a letter from home.
From Mommy and Daddy.
He couldn't read it. Sarah, read it for me.
Oh, you're doing a very good job, son. Make us proud.
Stop being a jerk.
Yep. Okay. So it's time for the POV competition. It's called Spool It Around.
This competition was crazy. I can't believe what they put the house guests through.
Big Brother Canada has the best competitions. Hands down. You make America look like a bunch of duhs.
This was pretty much an endurance competition.
Yes. It's the old, you're a spool. Now unroll these spools of rope around yourself. There's a puke bucket for your convenience, and re-put them on another spool.
Yeah.
Unspool them.
They had to do 3 of them.
One would have been torture enough, but 3!
I could see 2, but 3? That's crazy.
They also have the best costumes for the
They
competitions.
were a lot of fun, yeah.
So they go all out. This is a real event. So Sarah was freaking out. She wrapped herself too freaking tight.
She was trying to avoid having a lot of slack.
Right, because she didn't want her rope to get in a knot. So she ends up quitting because
she was
was
getting a little
freaking out so
claustrophobic
bad.
in there.
There was no dubs in the house to console her, so
Oh my gosh.
Bruno had to stop the competition and unwrap her, and then she was like,
I don't blame her. I'd be freaking out too.
all right, well, Brittany and Bobby both
They were both
got
doing really
tangled.
well, but
Yeah.
then they got knots, and it really held them up.
And Kevin ended up quitting because why bother when Johnny's got it?
He saw that Johnny and Zach were way ahead of him, so he was just like, oh well. Then Zach gets a knot too. He's done.
And Johnny wins!
Johnny!
Yay!
He was really hustling. Gotta give it to
Hey,
him.
he had to do it for his baby at home, Vito the dog.
Oh, so cute.
I love it. All right, so he wins, and Brittany tells Greg.
She's still keeping up this charade that
Well,
Greg will be safe.
Yeah. Greg knows that Johnny...
Stop calling him Greg!
He knows that Greg was up in the HOH room. He knows
Johnny spent
was.
all night hanging
Now
out
you got
with
me
Brittany
confused.
and
Let me
Sarah
call him Greg.
up in the HOH room. And Greg noticed that, and he was just like, I think I'm in trouble.
Something is wrong here. So he's freaking out, and
Yeah.
he goes and confronts Brittany, and she's like, get out. I'm not, he's not using the POV on himself.
Yeah, and then there was this confrontation between Greg and Johnny.
Yeah.
It got a little heated.
Yeah, because Greg thinks that Johnny ruined his game. He thought he was talking smack to Brittany about him.
I'm sorry, I can't believe that Big Brother turned off the feeds at such a crucial point. We could have gotten so many good Big Brother moments from Greg freaking out about going up on the block. And we were denied that.
Well, forget about it, because it's time for the POV ceremony.
All right.
The pleadings first.
Bobby's like, yeah, no hard feelings, whatever.
Kevin's like, do whatever, but I'd love to have it on my neck, bro.
Does he sound like that?
No.
Okay. Well, Johnny ends up using it on Kevy Wevy.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
And you know what? Johnny's speech was awesome. He said he was bullied his whole life, and it's time to get rid of the bully in the house.
Yeah.
And Brittany knows exactly who that is.
Of course.
Ginger Ninja Greg is nominated.
Oh, snap!
Boo!
Sweet, sweet justice.
Yeah. So good.
So now it's going to be either Greg or Bobby going home this week.
My only hope is that one of these chuckleheads does not get sent back into the house.
I know! That would suck so badly.
Right? Mm-hmm. So next time, one of these a-holes will be evicted. And
Who's it gonna
hopefully
be?
not coming back.
Let us know in the comments. Okay.
Yeah, I could go either way, but it might be funner to see Greg still in the house.
Could be.
To see him without his Bobby. All right, let us know, and until next time, much love.
Edit.